one day. Shouldn't think she's got one to bust. Oh.
He made the glowing colours, he made their tiny wings. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures.
I thought it was a DOM.
He had the wrong sort of mag. Come on.
That's no good saying I should forget. Even if I could forget, how could Ruth? No, Ruth hasn't forgotten. I know that. Oh, would you? Well, yes, I wish you would. Anytime. How about the afternoon? Ruth will be here then. Fine. Oh, but don't let on I phoned, will you? You know how she is.
Mummy!
That's her now. Tomorrow afternoon then. Bye. How was choir practice?
Fine. By the way, I'm going to the zoo tomorrow, after service.
But...
shouldn't put your hand too near to the bars. You might lacerate it quite badly.
This is where they keep the animals if they're sick, or when they're just born.
I know. It's a male. That's what that funny sign means.
Yes.
Do you do biology at school?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd know they'd have told you that. Do you go to grammar school?
Yes.
So you passed your 11 plus. Well done. I was watching you when you were looking at the polar bears. You didn't see me, but I could tell you were fond of animals. Do you come here often to the zoo?
Not very often. Sometimes.
Mummy usually brings you, does she? I think you come here more than sometimes. I think you come here quite often.
All right, so I do. I like it. Isn't that typical? He's had what he wants, and now she's allowed to eat what's left. It's even worse in the wild, of course. And then it's usually her that's made to kill anyway. I wonder why they don't feed them on Fridays.
No. Perhaps they're Roman Catholics. This one's so greedy, he won't let the others have any.
I hate monkeys. They're like awful deformed children.
Go away.
At the polar bears, I knew you were watching me.
You didn't turn round.
I knew all was same. I could feel it.
I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure.
I knew it was you, all right.
Would you have just walked away?
I might have done. If you hadn't followed me.
Did you want me to follow you?
Come on. I told you. Monkeys make me feel sick.
I know what I did was wrong, but must I take all the blame? Weakness, you can't blame a chap for that. Everyone's flawed some way or another. Ruth, do you understand?
That's a piranha fish.
Do you understand?
Doesn't he look innocent? If you put your hand in there, he'd eat the flesh down to the bone in about 5 seconds. But he can't help it, can he? It's just his nature.
You've become very grown up.
Yes, I have.
And very beautiful.
Was I beautiful before?
Yes.
How beautiful?
Just beautiful.
It would have been easier if I'd been ugly, wouldn't it?
No. You were something to remember. No matter what else happened.
I sing in the church choir. I don't believe in God, if that's what you're thinking. I used to, but you stopped all that. I go because I like the singing.
You didn't have to come here. Why did you come?
I don't know.
You could have thrown away my letter, ignored it,
You could have not written it.
or shown it to your mother.
I burnt it.
Still, you could have shown it to her.
You could have written before.
It wasn't possible. Anyway, it might have hurt you.
Would that have mattered?
We're like strangers, aren't we?
Yes. What did you expect?
I didn't expect anything, but I hoped, that's all. Ruth, there must be a way. Tell me about yourself, what you do.
I don't do anything.
You must do something. Very well. I'll tell you about myself. I'm 45 now, Ruth. Which is not too old. Not too old to start again. I live in a boarding house. A rather seedy sort of place full of very lonely people.
I shouldn't think she likes that.
Who?
Her, the one with the fur coat and the long fingernails.
How did you know about her?
I can read. Mummy tried to stop me seeing the papers, but a girl at school showed me. There was a picture.
I haven't seen her for over 3 years. I don't even know where she is anymore.
When I thought of you with her.
Ruth, I want to be forgiven. I want to start again.
All right. I forgive you.
You only remember the bad things, don't you? Is there nothing good and nothing you'd like to have again?
I'm all right.
Do you remember when your kite got stuck in a tree and I got it down for you? When I came down, you put your arms around my neck and you said, I love you more than anything else in the world. And I will love you forever and ever and ever. That was a good day.
I was just a child.
But forever is still forever.
It wasn't a promise. You made a promise.
Yes, and I want you to help me keep it.
If you haven't seen her for 3 years, you could have come back before.
No, I couldn't.
Why?
I've been ill in hospital until last week.
What sort of ill?
Things got a bit much.
Because she left you.
Oh, no. She wasn't important.
She was important enough for you to break a promise.
She seemed important then, but she was just a symptom. It could have been anybody. When I said things got a bit much, I even tried. When I was in hospital, I thought of you and Mummy a lot. The divorce and the things that led up to it. And how we could possibly have grown so far apart. And have... Ruth, I want to come back. If you'll have me.
thought you said Ruth would be here.
I told you, she's gone to the zoo.
Did you tell her I was coming?
Well, she'd already arranged it. I couldn't just, well...
That's the trouble, isn't it? She runs rings round you, that girl.
She needs a father.
Not like him, she doesn't. If you ask me, it's not Ruth you're worried about, it's yourself. She's not a baby any longer. She'll grow up and leave you one day. They always do.
Oh, at 13, you pretend to be very grown up, but inside she's still a baby.
If you ask me, you're much better off without him.
Well, I didn't ask you.
If he did come back after all this time, do you think you could start again the way it was in the beginning? After what he did to you, leaving you like that, do you think you could forgive him? You've got pride, Elizabeth. It wouldn't be right.
You just don't understand, do you, Mother? If only he'd come back, I could forgive him.
Last night, coming back from choir practice, Carol thought you were a DOM.
What's that?
A dirty old man.
When you were born, someone gave us a little book with 1,000 names in it and their meanings. That's why we chose Ruth. It means compassion.
I wonder why this cage is empty.
When I was in hospital, you kept me alive, you and Mummy. Do you know that?
Perhaps it was a dodo. Very last.
Ruth.
The only dodo in the world.
Ruth! It means compassion.
How can you be kind to a dodo? Don't touch me.
Ruth! I don't know what to say. If I'd known how much we've hurt you.
I was 6. Mummy said you were having a little holiday. Why do grown-ups tell children such silly lies? Why do they think that children believe everything they're told? Children aren't stupid. I wrote letters every day. Mummy said she'd posted them. Dear Daddy, please come home. I miss you. I promise to be good. That's how I found out you'd really gone. I was playing in the bedroom. I found all my letters in the drawer of Mummy's dressing table. She hadn't posted them at all.
Oh, Ruth, I'm sorry.
It's no good being sorry. Don't you see that?
What else can I say?
It's no good forgiving people. They only do it again. Some things, if you turn them off, you can never turn them on again, however sorry you are.
You mean love?
I suppose so. When you went, it didn't just mean you didn't love me anymore. And Mummy, it was worse than that.
How?
It meant that all the time when I was little, you didn't love me then either. You were only pretending, lying.
But I did love you then, and I love you now.
Love has to be forever, or it isn't love at all. You can't pick it up and put it down when you feel like it.
If that's true, I understand why you don't believe in God. You're saying there are no second chances. That makes the world a very cruel place. I don't think I could live in a place like that.
Neither could the dodo.
Ruth. Ruth, please. Isn't there any part of you that wants me home again?
I made up my mind. A long time ago. There isn't any love. Not really. It's just a game that grown-ups play to make themselves feel better. I'm too old for let's pretend. I'm sorry.
Did you have a nice time at the zoo?
Yes, Mummy.
Good.
It's nice just the two of us. We don't need anybody else.